I'm Neo 2.3 Haname, and let's build a computer. Okay, so this is going to be the first computer that I've ever built. I'm going to go grab the case. Okay, like I said, this is going to be the first ever computer I've ever built, and I'm a bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. I've gotten the screwdriver ready. Hopefully I won't mess everything up because it is slightly magnetic, but you know, it shouldn't be too bad. So let's get this thing open. So let's start unscrewing the case. This is totally not the first time I've used a screwdriver in the past few years. I think I can use a crosshead for this. Much better. Right. That's one screw. Right. That is the thing open, I think. Let's right. Put that down there. And here, that's the innards for the computer, for the case. I'll just pop an annotation up in some corner here, explaining what the case is. And same with all the other computer parts. Speaking of which, let's go grab them. Not that heavy, but let's see what we got. That's the invoice. Power supply. Graphics card. Processor. Operating system. Crapload of extras. Couldn't have given me some bubble wrap, guys? No. Some Haribo? Seriously, this actually came in the box. Okay, that is. Can also save £40 off wine as well. The memory. What's this? This appears to be either the optical or the... Yeah, this should be either yeah, it is the optical drive. And this appears to be the hard drive. I'm going to keep the screwdriver far away from this as possible. And last but not least, the motherboard. Put that box out of the way. So let's get cracking. How does I get into this? Again, I'm going to put an annotation up saying what all the parts are. Shiny. Oh good. There's an instruction manual. Phew. I've got a page up on the old computer at the moment saying how to put stuff in, but you know, it's always nice having an instruction manual. So that is a DVD-ROM, probably got all the drivers and stuff. I'm just going to have a quick read through this. This is some sort of cable. Right, I'm going to need these screws. Here's the actual motherboard itself. I'm hoping this is working. Which way do we put it? I believe it goes... I'm assuming it goes... I'm guessing it goes in this slot here. Yeah, looks it. I'm so scared of doing something wrong. Right, is this... what kind of motherboard is it? Is it 80X or is it micro? I've had a look at like the just quick read through the quick start guide, and it's not in English. I mean, there's French, German, Italian, Spanish, Russian, Portuguese, Polish, others, and none of them are in English. Odd. I'm going to guess there's something in the cases instruction manual here as to how to install the motherboard. Fan, PCI, PSU, basic 525, 3.5, roughly. I think I'm going to have to do some extreme reading here. Okay, I've been reading this, and I'm guessing the first thing I have to do is to install the processor. So let's get on with that. Again, I'll put an annotation up somewhere saying what processor it is and all that. It's an i5 basically, but I'll put a bit more technical info somewhere. Yeah. Come on. Whoa, that is a big fan. Another instruction manual. That is a big fan. Right. This will be the processor. How does I get into this? Steady. This will be the processor, the i5. Installing the CPU. Locate the CPU socket on the motherboard. Press the load lever with your thumb A and move it to the right. Okay. Lift the load lever in the direction until the load plate is completely lifted. Remove the PNP cap. Like so. Let's get this thing open. Right. Position the CPU over the socket, ensuring the gold triangle is on gold triangle, bottom left corner. Fit the socket alignment keys into the notches, like so. Thermal paste. I wasn't given any, I was just given the fan. Unless this is what I'm looking for. Crap, do I have? Some heat sink. Oh. So I've been told I should be fine, but you know, how the hell do I get into this thing? Okay, so I'm thinking that this has already got the thermal paste applied to it. Well, cross my fingers. I'm gonna assume so. So let's. Where's the other manual? Crap. Right in front of me. So on CPU's heatsink, that down there. Like so. Okie dokie. Installing the CPU heatsink and fan. So place the heatsink on top of the fan, like that. Can see where it has to go. Oops. Right. I have no idea this is going to take this long. Okay, we've just installed the heatsink and the fan. Now it's time for the RAM. Again, I'll be putting an annotation up in one of these corners to say what sort of memory I'm holding. I just have to get into this blasted thing. Oh. Never in my life have I held so much random access memory in my hands. Seriously, this thing's going to go like a hot knife through butter compared to my old computer. I'll put up some statistics and to prove how much of an upgrade this thing is going to be. Let's install these things. Okay, so unlock these two and pop it in like so. Yep, they've clicked into place. And now for the second piece. Okay. We has RAM. Okay, this appears to be everything I can do on here. Now to screw this in. Where are my screws? Right, let's see what we have to use. Because I don't think they've supplied the screws for me. Steady. I've had to sort out the screws and put them in envelopes because they just gave me one little bag and, you know, half the screws look the same. What do we need? That's bum screws, standoffs. Aha, here we go. I think I found the ones I need. So, let's see how well these fit. Just going to move that there. Right, where do I need to put these? I don't think it said anywhere in the manual about this, about the shield. Maybe I was reading it wrong, but a bit of plastic stuck to it. So we need to screw these in. Try not to lose the screws. And we want the 8 round screws, which are these little thingies. And I want a crosshead for these. Okay, just screwing in the motherboard now. I have to get in the I/O shield, which I think is still not positioned properly, but fuck it. I've been trying now for the past hour to try and get this thing in, and I've already sliced my fucking finger open. So yeah, if I seem a bit on edge, it's because of this little piece of metal here that just won't behave. And I'm just hoping that these things can screw in, because if not, I am going to rage. Come on. Right, that's one. Okay, so I can't get all the screws in, but pardon the pun, but screw it. Right, so that's the motherboard and the processor. I think the next bet is the graphics card. 20% cooler. Best pony. Right, let's get this thing open then. Of course, as usual, I will put an annotation in a corner somewhere saying what this is, but you can probably read it from the box. If I can get the thing out the box. Why do we need such big packaging for such a small graphics card? Feels like I'm opening like a box of chocolates or something. Whoa, that is a big... I can see why we need a big box for it. That is a big card. What it says there. Ooh. Oh, thank God! We've got a DVI to VGA connector. That's good because my monitor does not run DVI. A bunch of cables and a crossfire thing, whatever that is. I'm pretty sure there's a manual somewhere. But let's see where this thing goes. God, it looks like an engine, for Christ's sake. Screwdriver, where are you? Well, that's one way to remove them. Oh, but please tell me I can get this thing at least in between. Ah, there's a lock, that's why. Dope! Okay, that appears to be in, question mark. Yep. Let's put this shield thing back on. Well, that thing's secure. I'm down one screw, but whatever. Okay, that should be the graphics card completely installed now. All screwed in, got the VGA adapter plugged in, got the wires. I'm guessing these go to the power supply. Speaking of power supply, again, annotation, yeah, to say what it is. Now let's try and get into this thing. Screwdriver then just for screwing things in. Warranty, safety info that's in 58 different languages. Some cable tidies, which I'm sure I might need. Kettle lead. Yeah, I think I should use this one on the new one. I'm not going to use the old one. You know, just in case. God. That is a lot of cables. Ooh, bubble wrap. I take back what I said about all of the air cushions. I have bubble wrap. Oh me, there's a lot of cables in this thing. So, how do I go about this? I'm guessing like so. What does it say here? 525 FD side panels, 625 fan, PCI. Oh, do I just need the bracket then? I'm assuming I just need the bracket. What's this? Warranty guide. No. Important safety information. 24-pin connector. I think I know where that's going. Actually, I think first, before I go about all of... Oh, me, that's a lot of stuff. Before I go about all this, there must be some sort of instruction manual. I don't think this came with an instruction manual to say how to install a PSU. Where's the bracket? This... Okay, I figured it out. Just need some screws, which I have some. So let's screw all this into place. Let me just change the head for this. There we go. There's one down here. My goodness, that is difficult to get to. Maybe I should have done the bottom ones first. Right, that should be everything done, maybe. Still not a bit sure, to be honest. I've just put in the excuse me, the power supply, the optical drive and the hard drive. I'm thinking I might be able to salvage the floppy disk drive from the old computer. Still not sure about that at the moment, but I think I've done everything that I can. I can't think of anything else. I mean, I've had a look around the motherboard and I can't find any other home for any of these other cables. So let's plug it in and see what happens. Okay, and we should be all done. Damn, that case is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I've just plugged the monitor in at the moment. I'm not dealing with like the speakers, or well, maybe I should put in the mouse and keyboard, but yeah. I've just found that one little issue. Maybe I should have put a few more screws in the power supply, because I had a bit of trouble trying to get the kettle lead in, but the power lead in, so that should be fine. Okay, as you can tell from the change in t-shirt, it's a new day, you know, we're day 2 of this build, and I've been running into some problems at the moment. I tried wiring everything up as best as I could and it wouldn't boot up. I'm thinking it's something to do with this little cable here. I think I know where it's meant to plug in. I think. And there's also the deal with a connection here. No wire connects to that. So we're going to have to find out that later in the day. Okay, I think I've figured it out. I've got a little diagram on my computer screen showing me where to plug all this in, so let's give it a shot. Right. All these cables are in the way, that's the problem. Okay, that should be everything in there. Okay, now we just have to, we've solved the mystery of this little 8-pin connector. This one goes into this one splits into 2, as you can see, and plugs into that little 12-volt connector. It didn't tell me, which is stupid. So let's try and find out which one of these fits in. I believe it's that one. Okay, that's clicked into place. Right. Okay, I think that might be everything. I can't find anything else that needs to plug in, so let's hook this up yet again. Okay, here we go. It's the moment of truth. I've not put the actual panel on yet, just to be safe. So let's switch this thing on here at the back. Monitor is switched on. I've also got the mouse as well. We are switched on at the back. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got lights. Now what? Okay, we got lights. Okay. Now what do we need to do? It works. It switches on, as you can plainly see. But now we've got to do something else. But yeah, it switches on. Hooray! Now we've got to do something else. Okay, so it's been a few minutes. I had a bit of trouble, as you can tell. I couldn't get it to display anything on the monitor. Turns out I had it in the wrong connector, because now we're installing Windows 7. Hooray! I'll cut back in a few. I'll come back to the thing in a few minutes and let this do its thing. Okay, so it's been yet another day, as you can tell from the change of t-shirt, and I've pretty much got everything installed on here that I need. Oh, and check it out. I'm rendering part 18 to Malice. You probably can't see it. It's taking 8 minutes instead of 100. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. See you next time.